both sides. The clerk will read it, and the House managers will go first for 2.5 minutes.
Out of their 16 hours, the House managers devoted all of 15 minutes to articulating a newly created legal standard for incitement. 1, was violence foreseeable? 2, did he encourage violence? 3, did he do so willfully? Is this new standard derived from the criminal code or any Supreme Court case? While violent riots were raging, Kamala Harris said on national TV, "They're not going to let up, and they should not." And she also raised money to bail out violent rioters. Using the manager's proposed standard, is there any coherent way for Donald Trump's words to be incitement and Kamala Harris's words not to be incitement?
Thank you, Mr. President, Senators. I'm not familiar with the statement that is being referred to with respect to the Vice President, but I find it absolutely unimaginable that Vice President Harris would ever incite violence or encourage or promote violence. Obviously, it's completely irrelevant to the proceeding at hand, and I will allow her to defend herself. The president's lawyers are pointing out that we've never had any situation like this before in the history of the United States, and it's true. There's never been a president who has encouraged a violent insurrection against our own government. So we really have nothing to compare it to. So what we do in this trial will establish a standard going forward for all time. Now, there are two theories that have been put before you, and I think we've got to get past all of the picayune little critiques that have been offered today about this or that. Let's focus on what's really at stake here. The president's lawyers say, echoing the president, his conduct was totally appropriate. In other words, he would do it again. Exactly what he did is the new standard for what's allowable for him or any other president who gets into office. Our point is that his incitement so overwhelms any possible legal standard we have that we've got the opportunity now to declare that presidential incitement to violent insurrection against the Capitol and the Congress is completely forbidden to the President of the United States under the impeachment clauses. So we set forth for you the elements of encouragement of violence, and we saw it overwhelmingly. We know that he picked the date of that rally. In fact, there was another group that was going to have a rally on another date, and he got it moved to January 1st. He synchronized it exactly with the time that we would be in joint session. And as Representative Cheney said, he summoned that mob, he assembled that mob, he incited that mob, he lit the match. Come on, get real. We know that this is what happened. And the second thing is the foreseeability of it. Was it foreseeable? Remember Lansing, Michigan, and everything we showed you. They didn't mention that, of course. Remember the MAGA 2 march, the MAGA 2 rally. They didn't mention that. Violence all over the rallies. The president cheering it on, delighting in it, reveling in it, exulting in it. Come on, how gullible do you think we are? We saw this happen. We just spent 11 or 12 hours looking at all that evidence. And intent to encourage.
Time
Thank
is
you.
expired.